Good evening. You're tuning into Channel 1 News on June 26, 2011. Coming up this evening, the aftershock of riots throughout Vancouver leave shop owners and residents shocked. Also, soaring gas prices are leaving drivers fueling up tonight, and much more.
Good evening. This is Cameron Goodrow.
And this is Waleed Rosanali.
Let's start with our top story. Shattered windows, burned vehicles, and costly injuries are a common sight throughout Vancouver tonight.
You're now looking at pictures of fans that have taken the anger downtown Vancouver after the extravagant 4-0 loss to the Boston Bruins at the Stanley Cup Finals.
More than 100,000 people had gathered in downtown Vancouver to watch Game 7. Riot police tried to take control of the area after the game, but they were simply outnumbered, even though they received help from the local police.
After the good remark that made of Vancouver after the 2010 Olympics has simply been demolished by the acts of a few Vancouver residents.
We're now joined with Mohammed Khan, who has some insight on just how this is going to affect Vancouver. Mohammed?
Thank you. And at this moment, cleanup crews, police officials are still trying to put Vancouver back together as it was before. It's been nearly 24 hours since Game 7, and it's as if you can still see the chaos right before your own eyes. I'm now joined with Mayor Gregor Robertson. So, Mayor, what steps will take place in order to regain Vancouver's reputation?
Well, we have made several arrests relating to last night's celebration. We think that this will help limit any more damage in the near future. As you can see here, cleanup crews have already tried to clean up the streets, and shop owners have already started to rebuild their shops. We will try all we can to purify the image of Vancouver once again. However, this has laid a permanent scar on Vancouver's reputation.
Thank you, Mayor Robertson. So how much is this going to cost Vancouver?
We have estimated that the repair to cost well over $50 million. The CEO of London Drugs, Wayne Powell, estimated the repairs at his one store will cost $1 million. So that number is guaranteed to rise. These senseless so-called citizens who caused the riots in Vancouver have diminished their own cities and diminished our own country.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks for having me.
There you have it. A mayor guaranteeing to bring back Vancouver's lost reputation. We can only wait and see if this plan goes through. This is Mohammed Khan, and back to you, Kanwar.
A fellow construction worker has some words to say about the riots that occurred yesterday. Let's tune in and see what he has to say.
Riots in Vancouver were unnecessary and it was stupid for the people.
Why do you believe this?
It's not necessary, it's just a hockey game.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I will be back after a few messages.
This place, got it all. Canada's Wonderland's fun and only.
A Wonderland Season Pass puts a season of fun in the palm of your hand. You'll get over 130 days to enjoy the all-new Planet Snoopy, our new show, Rock Band Live, and more. Season passes start as low as $59.99 each when you renew 4 or more. Hurry, prices go up May 10th.
Canada's Wonderland's fun and only.
And we're back. The outrage that took part in downtown Vancouver resulted in many injuries. About 140 people were treated at St. Paul's and Vancouver General Hospitals for fewer serious injuries, including the effects of tear gas, pepper spray, cuts, face and head injuries, and the substance misuse before being released. The one thing that stood out was the most vulgar out of the bunch was a Bruin fan that was caught in the middle of the chaos. He was seen as the #1 target and was stabbed simply because he was wearing a Boston Bruins uniform.
Jasmine Gautier will now join us live from Vancouver.
Hello and good evening. Vancouver Police Chief Jim Chu said more than 100 people were arrested during the riots in the city's downtown core following the final game of the Stanley Cup on Wednesday night. These actions affect both the city and its residents. I'm now joined by Sunny Chima, a local and proud resident of Vancouver. Sunny, how is this riot affecting your everyday life?
Well, I woke up today and I was chilling, and I tried to read the news reports, and Vancouver really embarrassed us a lot. So I went downstairs, grabbed garbage bag and gloves, and tried to clean up just a little bit, to make our city a little better.
How do you feel towards the people responsible for their actions?
Those hooligans came with an agenda. That was to cause a riot. I hope each and every one of them is harshly punished. This is no excuse for the terrible actions at the end of the day. These people were going to cause a riot no matter what the outcome of the game was. This was for sure cast a huge shadow on my Vancouver, not me.
Thank you for your time.
I just wish those insects not reside in Vancouver. What are you doing? Don't throw shit! Don't throw shit!
That's live. As you can see, many people are infuriated towards the actions that took place exactly subsequent to the Stanley Cup final. They just want justice for the damage done to Vancouver, and they want it now. They're throwing away money like this. Back to you, Goji.
We'll continue to follow this story as it progresses. For now, move on to another story.
Make sure you're not anticipating any mail because the Canada Post strike shows no sign of any halt.
Gianni Loving right there.